Okay, first of all, I want to say good morning to all of you. Good morning to my colleagues. Good morning to members of the press here with us this morning. I do appreciate your presence here with us today. My name is Rochelle Hodge. I work at the towers at Mullet for many years, and I'm here before you with no shame, no pride. I'm here to speak our truth. You have heard management side of the story, but I'm here to speak my truth and our truth in general. So the public will know once and for all what is going on. The public, government, the prosecutor, if so be, because the article that was sent out in the Daily Herald of June 14th, where it states, unable to obtain bank loan, towers cannot pay workers. I'm telling you, when I got that article and I started to read, it's God's grace and mercy, because I'm telling you, I was just building up, my voice was just increasing, and like, this is not necessary and this is uncalled for. So I'm going to bring a brief, history on what has transpired from the time that we started with this situation after the pandemic at the towers at Mullet. Just a brief history, and actually the history is actually going back to the information in the article. This is the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God, it is the truth. Okay? So I start, the workers never received any agreement about continuing to receive 50% salaries. Did you all receive anything on that?
No.
Okay, that's number one. And then we move forward where that was said, and the shop stewards were told that we could not continue to receive 50%. And that was because Mr. Derby had no idea how long that would be able to continue. So with that, he considered a payout, because he too wanted his payout, and that we should send the names of all the employees who would like to be paid out to him, and he will take it from there with Ambassador. After sending him the names of the employees, which everyone here is present, there are other employees, but we are the ones that did send the names in. We got notification by phone call stating that we can expect 70% of our severance pay. And we found no vacation pay, no notice fees, no retroactive payment, and with that we decided that was unacceptable and we would seek to get a lawyer and take this matter to court. After we explicitly expressed distrust in our employer from the very beginning, our attorney, Mr. Snow, stated that we should reach a settlement, that Towers wanted to reach a settlement out of court, and he found that that would be the best way moving forward to expedite our situation. Although we were not happy with that correspondence that we received, we decided, okay, I for one was not pleased with that comment, but the majority said, let's go ahead and take this settlement. Because if we had to take a lawyer to fight you, to get somewhere to receive a settlement, I had already lost faith in that situation. So after going through negotiating for the settlement, we agreed that we would do that, and we got calculations. And when we got the calculations continued to be off and on. Where they were supposed to be 1 week, there were 2 weeks payment, and then there were no penalty charges, and we still went back to the table. The lawyer called, they sent more information back and forth. Okay, they said they would rectify it. And we said, okay, Mr. Thompson, the lawyer said, okay, then let's send the calculations directly to our accountant. We did hire an accountant to take care of the situation for us, moving forward with the tax office, with our special calculations. And when receiving that, we realized that here we go again. It was not good. Anyway, we said we are losing faith. But Mr. Derby and Abdallah came to Mr. Snow's office and they said they would get it rectified. And we said, okay, we thank them and we move forward.
What you see, I want to know, if you forget Doden, you say, and if your body never tired, then you say towels closed at 1917. To 2017. I want to know if you don't feel shame to about 500,000 guilders, answer you said to us, all employee get it. Then you say you don't can get loan. Why you don't can get loan? Banco belong to Ansari, you go get loan. That's all I have to say.
Whoever go up to speak, can you state your name, please?
Oh, yeah.
It's easy for us.
Yeah. Good morning, my name is Catherine George. I worked at the towers for 30 years, and I'm one of them that stayed over during the hurricane. He asked us to stay over. We didn't just come and stay at the building. He asked us to stay over. And I am one of them that used to carry water to flush his toilet. I am one of them that was up all night, 24/7, washing towel for he to use. I am one of them that lose everything you could think of. And it takes me months to go back home. When I reach home, I couldn't even find a place to walk. But my husband went by shift at night. He used to go there every morning and come back in the night until when he fixed up the roof. We didn't even have windows on the house. Mr. Clarence asked us to leave the building. No water, no light. Every morning he used to ask questions. When is those people going? How far they be? How far they be? How far the house be? How far they need to come out of the building? In the room. We need the room to rent. And I seen that I don't have I stayed there. I give all my service 24/7, all night in the laundry, washing dirty towels. You hear me? Washing dirty towels. Where Clarence be? Walking up and down. Not one day Clarence put his hands in a garbage and say, let me take out that piece of tree from there. But he was in his office commanding everybody and watching through the window who walking and who doing this and who doing that. Clarence is just a mean man. And today I can stand up there and say, the day I get to know Clarence, I regret all that. I regret it because Clarence is a big man. Clarence take his sister-in-law, his mother-in-law, his daughter, his family, and he put up in the building. And every day we had to be giving these people service, and they sit down watching us. You hear me? Clarence is too disrespectful. Clarence don't respect people. Huh? No, Clarence wasn't giving us lunch. He wasn't giving us breakfast, nothing. And today, instead of Clarence, have a conscience, have a heart. That is what he coming in the newspaper and say, that 5,000 guilders, thank God, I get it because my roof, is it I use for the beginning, because it couldn't even finish cover my roof. But I thanking God for it. But it's not we alone that get it. All Ansari workers get that 5,000 guilders. Every time that Clarence have a misunderstanding with us, he throwing that in our face. Why he doing that for? And Clarence have been staying there with all his family. We have been giving them service. Even all his children. They had a house to stay. Clarence could have stayed in his house. He don't stay. He bring his mother-in-law. He bring his daughter, his in-laws, girlfriend, sister-in-law, and we have to be giving these people service every day. Every day. And today Clarence don't have a heart to say, my God, these people have worked hard. They deserve to get their pay. Why Clarence have to be like that for? Because I seen that Clarence is ungrateful. He calling us ungrateful. He is ungrateful. He is ungrateful because we give him all our whole heart. We put into that job. And today, look at us. Look at us. We don't have to be doing that. We don't have to be having media coming around and talking to them for us to get paid. No, this shouldn't happen. Clarence should make time out and see to that we get paid. We get paid because we deserve it. 30 years working with a company, you understand? And have an off day, they're calling you at your home. Come. We need you because the hotel is filled. It's full with people. And today, look at us where we be. Look at where we be. Clarence making us stand as a beggar. This shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Because we deserve every bit of it. Because Clarence is a manager. We only a manager to walk around. But to say manager will put hands together with the workers and work together. Clarence is not a man like that. All he looking for is somebody take a pin or a bottle of drink. That is all. He thinking people are thieves. That's all Clarence concerned about. Clarence not concerned about the good work we give to the towers. We put our whole being into the job. And today is that he writing in the paper. That break my heart to see what Clarence writes in the paper. But today I want to tell him that I don't have no regret of working at the towers. But I have a regret of knowing him. Amen. Because Clarence is not no good man for somebody to put their to move around with. And today I want to say thank you for getting our word out so that the people can know what is true and what is lies. And I don't have no regret. And I thank him God for that day I live to see I'm standing there and defending myself. Thank you.
Well, you heard the history of the employees from Mullet for over 30 years. I can't go back that far. Just a couple of years, 2-3 years. But the fact is that there's an agreement with all the impression given that within 24 hours, when these employees sign the agreement, that they receive their monies. So what came to us, that there was a lien and they can't afford to get any money, is actually a blatant lie, because they put all of them on Central Bank. That's why we were happy that when Central Bank cleared up all of those allegations, and then he still had the guts to put in the papers that they couldn't get any loan from any bank to pay the workers, when it was guaranteed that if you sign today, in 24 hours, your monies will be on your account. We also spoke to Ansari in the States, and he indicated to us that he don't want to go to court, so as long as there's an agreement, the workers will be paid. So it's confusing as to what happened with this matter. However, with the intervention of the mediator, I hope the mediator would compel and force the management, and Mr. Clarence Dovey is the one who signed the agreement, that the workers will be paid their money, that the mediator forced the management to pay the employees what belongs to them. Otherwise, for sure, we will take further action. And the workers are ready to take those actions because their monies are needed now to take care of their obligations and responsibilities. So I hope that this message be edited properly, that the main essence goes out to counter what Mr. Doddy put in the paper as unfounded lies.
I have
Okay,
a
thank you.
question. You just said you're hoping that the mediator force management to make the payment. So is that the next step right now, just literally waiting on the mediator, or is the union working with the lawyer to force this to happen?
The mediator doesn't know her job, because a mediator, when people are working, they're not working, they were sent home. So the mediator has to order, the Minister of Labor has to intervene and order the employer to pay these workers, because they owe them and they sign an agreement. Otherwise than that, then they got to advise accordingly.
Have you brought this to the attention of the minister directly?
Well, the government of St. Martin has been refusing to talk to the unions. So, for sure, the minister, we haven't spoken to him. We would like to, if he knows his job, and if he has the authority to give instructions to the mediator, because since 10-10-10, there has been some changes within the function of that department. And it seems to me that the mediator position has been weakened. In the past, this wouldn't go, before 10-10-10, this prolongation would never happen. As a matter of fact, when they sent the police to stop the action, and the police understood what was happening, the police had to leave. And they went to this meeting, and Clarence lied in the meeting, and then after the central bank revealed the truth about the matter, then they come again with this lie in the Herald. And that is the reason why the workers decided